As we saw in previous video that Power Query is an ETL tool, that is the extract, transform and load. The data can be extracted from different sources and it can be MySQL, it can be your text file, it can be your CSV file, your Excel, your web sources, etc. In this video, we will be learning to extract the data from Excel file, text file and CSV file. Let us first connect with the text file. Go to the text sample file and open it. When you will select the file, you will get two options. One is the load and another is the transform data. So if you will go to the transform data, you will be redirected to the editor, Power Query editor. Now you can see in the top side it is written as Power Query editor and the file is loaded into it. Here in Power Query editor you can transform your data, and after the required transformation you can load the file by close and apply. The file is then loaded into the Power BI desktop. Now you can see that the file is loading and 10 rows are loaded successfully. But if you will see the data on the data view, you can see that there are some irregularities in the data, that is NA, NaN, divide, blank, but while loading no such error is reported while loading the text file. Now let us go and load the CSV file. Select the CSV sample and as soon as you will select the file, you can see that the preview option of the file comes. Now before loading the file, you can see that there are some irregularities in the data like null values, NaN, NA, divide by 0. So these are the different irregularities in the data. Now again you have two options, you can load the data directly or transform the data. Now this time we are going to load the data directly. Now data is loaded and you can see that CSV sample file is imported into the Power BI desktop. But if you want to do some changes because of these irregularities in the file, CSV sample, and this is the division by 0, NA and all these things. So if you want to do the required changes, you can go to the transformation part and you can move to the Power Query editor. After going to the Power Query editor, now you can edit the data. Now you can clean the data and do the required transformation. After the transformation, you can close and apply, and boom, you can do the later part of the analysis. Now let us connect with the Excel file also. The data is same, but the file format are different. Now we are loading the Excel sample file. When you will load the Excel sample file, it will show the different sheets. This file is having only one sheet, so only one sheet is visible. So select the sheet and a preview of the data can be seen. Now here there is a you can see that there is one error. You can see there is an error and this is one of the error. NaN null values, it's not showing it as error. These are null. It is not showing as error. However, these two are visible. Now, if you will see the data, Excel sample, NA and divide by 0. These are showing as error. This is one and this is the one. Now, when you will load the data, it will show the error while loading the data. It will show the number of errors while loading the data. So in this video, you have learned that how to load the data from the text file, CSV file and Excel file.